Welcome to Onivia Highlights. These are the best highlights from the LTA North. Spring 2025.
Okay. It's going to be playing Rakan, which is one of the most explosive engaged champs.
Oh, nicely done. Alley-oops him right into Blabber's waiting arms. Abadaga's in some danger, but there's first blood back over to Loki. Beautifully done.
DSG already TP'd in Abadaga, and they have no TP on Castle, so this should be 2 to 3 plates on top side. And I think as long as they just kind of slow over 2,000 gold ahead with just the 1 kill to their name, and this bot lane tower is getting quite low.
Oh, nicely done from Loki, and Blabber slams Castle back into the wall before he can transform. The Narbar charged, but Poppy charged first. Oh, that hurts so bad for Castle, man.
And this mid-jungle duo from Cloud9 popping off in this game. First it's the stolen Azir ult to get the kill on Abadaga. Now this time it is the stolen Mega Gnar ult. Scoops him in, Blabber gets the flash slam on the wall, and they hunt Mentos, just walks on past. He's able to put that pressure on. And they did take that bottom tier 1 down. We can see the Abadaga is trying to push and get one back there, but Loki's pushing on top side. No one here to answer, so this tower is going to be going down. It's even more gold in his pocket, and I think he likely has the Riftmaker now. And so we can see them look to challenge at this next dragon here, prevent that 3rd dragon for DSG, because that is really all DSG has going for them at this point.
Yeah, Cloud9 up 2 turrets to 0, 5 grubs to 1, 2 kills to nothing, and 3,500 gold, 17 minutes and 45 seconds into the game. Rift Herald summoned up mid lane, the classic play. If nothing else, you get it as a distraction with the dragon spawning. C9 will be first down into the bot side river here as Blabber is ready to drive the Herald straight into the turret, get all of those extra Void Might spawns, all of the extra true damage ticking onto the structure itself. That will burn down. Tier 1 gone. That's going to make contesting this Drake even riskier for Disguise, because now if you start to lose the fight, there's no turret to fall back to for safety. And so instead, they're just going to surrender this Drake. That means no more stacking. They'll trade it for the top lane tier 1 and an infusion of gold instead. But Azale, I feel like Mr. Toast might have a bit of a concern for his hairline at this point.
It's hanging on, but it's definitely looking tough. But I mean, this is a bit of a David versus Goliath type matchup. I mean, when we look at the power rankings from this season, you know, everyone had the top 4 teams in the top 4. Everyone had the bottom 4 teams in the bottom 4. You know, it's one of these situations where there was no divergence there. There was a clear delineation. Everyone who did the rankings.
That's a $15 word. Nicely
gosh.
done, but oh, Loki kills Huhi while the Tempered Fate is in the air. He's just got too much damage. He's too far ahead, and Huhi is down in the dirt. Think of where was the aggro? Where was the playmaking? Where was the, like... what's the word I'm looking for? There's like, where's the initiative?
Yeah.
I'm just not seeing them really go for a whole lot.
No, I mean, they're really not. And I think maybe because they have this kind of, you know, beefy front to back comp, they're, oh God.
Oh no, Scary Jerry is not having a good time. They make the engage on C9 side. Jerry's dead. The rest of the fight surely can't go well after this as Loki's ready to jump in, steals away the Sejuani ulti. Hasn't found a target for it here just yet. Thanatos coming around from the bottom lane. Just going to skip his way up there, get right back onto the wave. It's just Jerry, but that's enough. With him dead, C9 now has the green light to go back down into the river, start up the Otacon.
Yep, and that is tough. I don't know. I kind of want to see that again and see exactly what they saw, because Scary Jerry just walks in and he's kind of just separated a bit from the rest of the team. Blabber's able to find an angle. It feels like every time there's any action, it is Blabber there finding a stun. Scary Jerry survives the initial onslaught just barely, but he goes down, and then that is going to be it for the team fight. That is going to be it for the Otacon, and that is Cloud9 taking. He's looking smooth.
All right, he's ready to go.
He may be publicly challenged after this game, but he could pull it off.
Hey,
that's the important part.
We live in Los Angeles. I'm sure there is a lovely toupee shop somewhere around here that can help him get back in order, because this game is not one.
All this beautiful Clayton. He doesn't need it, okay?
He's C9 nearly having the Baron all the way down, but a Tempered Fate is going to interrupt it. Blabber still down in the pit as Vulcan and Loki try to zone everybody away. Thanatos now on guard duty. The Baron down to about 2,500 now. Thanatos trying to rejoin up with the rest of the team. A little bit more damage onto the Baron is going to get it done, and C9 have claimed the objective, but what about the fight right after? Bullet time, locking Blabber up as he tries to get away. He's stunned up close to the wall, and Blabber's finally going to drop. Disguised is on the board as Thanatos skips and slashes his way back over the wall. Abadaga died in trade, a 1-for-1 but the Baron goes over to C9 for a decided victory, and they're ready to keep the fight going. Thanatos is first to jump in, trying to use that hallowed mist to stay alive. He might just die first, but no, he gets back over the wall, and Loki's on a rampage. Scary Jerry's dead next, and Loki's not stopping with one. A double kill for the Silas, and he's still not done. Who he's going to be the next victim, and it's an 8-2 game. Make it 9. C9 looking good.
How about this game from Loki, though? The confidence, he being back in there and actually start the fight. Thanatos just goes in at half health, 1v4 to keep them interested. Loki arrives back with the teleport, steals the Sejuani ult, and it's a pie to the face for Scary Jerry. He nails him with it, just gets blown up. Jerry can't even get the flash off, and Cloud9, they're styling on him.
That was the 10-stack Dark Seal. Yeah, the tier 3 boots. This Silas is just completely out of control.
Yeah, I mean, it's a 3.6k gold lead as far as mid lane. It's a 3k gold lead as far as jungle. Like, this is just domination from Cloud9, and this is definitely looking like a top-of-the-table team versus a bottom team in this league right now. And DSG, it feels like a regression from last week where it felt like they were showing a lot more confidence. They were trying to do things. This week, they kind of just drafted all scaling and didn't fight.
Yeah, it feels a little rough for Disguised right now as Sven gets caught in the Bard ulti. I think Bullet Time did one wave of damage to Vulcan.
Gotta lock it.
Yeah, that's just not...
Vulcan no lock it. You click that, you time the cooldown, put it in the chat.
The MF is definitely not convincing either of us this game, I don't think. But C9 going in. Loki throws out the Abduct, not going to find a target there. Now Abadaga raising a second turret off the ruins of the one that just fell. C9 going to be pushed back.
Got no vision anywhere except that one ward over by the Baron Pit, which is obviously not where the action is right now. Third straight Mountain Dragon here for Cloud9 going to be grabbed up, so they're going to be very, very tanky at this point. And Blabber, of course, started Under Sky, but pure tank from then on out. Almost has his random into the side, then C9 might just take the fight.
Thanatos dropping the Hallowed Mist there, needs to step back a little bit further. Tempered Fate hits the Gwen, but nothing more. XU trying to frontline here a little bit, but now it's Loki jumping into the middle of everybody for a 3-man Mega Gnar ulti. He hasn't found any kills here just yet. Vulcan's going to be the first one killed. Scary Jerry taking that one, but they lose XU in trade. A 1-for-1, but Disguised has lost their front line. XU is down, and Castle is so injured that he has to go back into the fountain to heal. This gives C9 the opportunity to knock down that last tier 3 turret. Loki goes into the back looking for who. He finds him with a Q2. Abscond Abduct will not hit Castle, but he steals the Gnar ulti again. He's got a second one locked and loaded, and C9 are not done yet. Now they're focused, turning back towards this bottom lane where the Sun Disk is slowly decaying. Minions from top and mid now marching towards the Nexus turrets, demanding the attention of Disguised. All 3 inhibitors now down. C9 looking for their victory push, but likely not able to achieve it. Just 30 seconds there, so we do have a couple duets marching down there.
That's kind of messed up. The Observer just called you out like that.
Well, actually, I can respect that. I can respect it. I want to be called out if I'm spreading misinformation. So there's not going to be any more duets of Super Minions.
Don't call me out on my information. You don't want to get called out.
No. You just want to sprout some nonsense.
No, I just want blind support. Yeah. I just say something that is like verifiably false. I just want you to be like, hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother.
Tell it like it is.
Well, I'll tell it like it is right now. It is dire for Disguised. Man, this is absolute doomsday for these dudes as they are trying to hold on. Stolen Bard ulti finds Abadaga, but the follow-up is not there from the rest of C9. Abadaga, though, getting poked by the Corki as now Thanatos putting the work in here on the top lane. Inhib, bot lane Inhib about to respawn here next. Mid lane will be respawning soon thereafter, but those crystals still have to fully materialize as Disguised scrambles. They know they only have one chance left to try and hold this and try and defend. Sven, Loki, Vulcan, all on the bottom side of the base while Blabber and Thanatos provide extra pressure up at the top. Half an XU is already dead before the fight even starts. The bullet time doesn't accomplish anything. Castle, Mega Gnar's one dude just backwards, not even into a wall. Loki's already godlike, and Blabber tackles in after Scary Jerry, who he escapes back through the Nexus, but not all the way. It's a double kill for Loki, and everybody on Disguised is wiped from the rift. 16-3, Cloud9 made it look easy.